A beautiful fairy once had a pair of huge and plump wings, but this day, they were secretly cut off by the man she loved. When she woke from her coma, she saw her own bare back, and could not help but feel heartbroken. Marlene Finson howls in despair. The physical pain was nothing, compared to the deceit and betrayal of her beloved. In order to figure out what had happened, Maren Pheasant saved a crow from a farmer, and turned it into human form, to serve as her own spy. The crow flew to the human kingdom's castle, and saw the man successfully inherit the throne. He also grandly married the old king's daughter. Knowing that the man had done this to her for power, Maren Pheasant became angry. Evil and hatred began to sprout in her heart. Maren Pheasant stepped with a heartless stride back to the forest. Because of her corruption, shadow had fallen here too. Moor Kingdom was no longer vibrant and sunny. It had become a somber kingdom. Maren Pheasant did not go on a killing spree against humans, because she was waiting for a perfect opportunity for revenge. Until one day the crow brought good news. The Scum King and Queen had a cute princess, and they were holding a grand birthday celebration. 3 defected elves, in order to please the king, were rushing to bless the princess, but suddenly a gust of wind blew. Maren Pheasant arrived uninvited, cloaked in a black robe, holding a magic wand. Her powerful aura stunned everyone. She was here to avenge the Scum King, and her chosen method was to cast the most vicious curse on the little princess in her cradle.
Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on the spindle of the spinning wheel and fall into a sleep like death, a sleep from which she will never awaken.
The Scum King was caught off guard. He knelt down to beg Maren Pheasant for mercy, pleading her to spare his own daughter. Maren Pheasant enjoyed the thrill of revenge. She gave a wicked smile, and after casting the curse added one more sentence.
The princess can be woken from her death sleep, but only by true love's kiss.
Obviously, this was directed at the Scum King, to let him live forever in the guilt of betrayal. The king, in order to prevent the curse from coming true, ordered the confiscation of all looms in the country, to be smashed and burned, and locked in the deepest part of the dungeon. He also secretly entrusted his princess to 3 magic-capable elves. After her 16th birthday, the day after, she would be returned to the palace. On the other hand, Maren Pheasant on the forest's edge built a wall of thorns, prohibiting any humans from entering the Moor forest. From then on, there was no communication between humans and elves. Only hatred remained. The 3 little elves took the princess to a small cottage in the dense forest, became 3 peasant women, taking care of the princess together. But in fact, their whereabouts were long discovered by the crow. Maren Pheasant arrived shortly after, and spoke to the little baby through the window.
It's so ugly, I could almost feel sorry for it. I hate you. Beastie.
And those 3 elves were really unreliable, with absolutely no experience in parenting. The little baby was crying out of hunger, and they fed her a carrot, the kind that still has mud on it. If this continues, the princess probably won't make it to her 16th birthday. She'd be starved to death by them.